Coach, tough game coming off the Holy Cross win, coming up against a Mids team that's been up and down this season. Just a tough loss tonight. You're able to get it condensed a little bit toward the end, but then they were able to run.
Yeah, I just thought we started off the game a little bit out of control. We weren't able to really rein it in and kind of just play our pace. And then, we weren't able to play out, outplay some of the calls we were hoping to get and that kind of stuff. And so it just affected our whole mentality. We got to work on that, just making sure we're a little bit mentally stronger and attack the game, focusing on ourselves.
Anna, for you, just the mentality of the game as it progressed on. You had a good game, but just, you guys getting off to the slow start, then they had the big lead, you were able to get it back in. Just talk to me about your mental capacities.
I think that I was always in attack mode, and I think we had spurts that we were all in that mentality, but I think sometimes we lacked a little bit of focus. Yeah, I think it was just the lack of focus. I think everyone tried at least they tried, but I think it was the focus part that really.
You seem a little hoarse. Is that because you were fired up, yelling and screaming out there?
It's been like this for like a couple days. I think today just really made it worse.
Off the what? Well, I like to have less rebounds to get. Hopefully we can make some shots the first time around. But we took a lot of quick shots. We just got to work the clock a little better and make sure that the game's under our control, our pace.
Turnovers, it's one of the areas at any time, but they scored off the turnovers too. I know that's something that you have been focusing on with the guards, and I guess address that a little bit.
You got it.
Yeah, the turnovers, they kind of came in one fell swoop. I think the second quarter was the time where we really turned it over a lot. And again, we lost that quarter by the most points. Again, it just comes, like she's talking about, just mental focus, just being on the same page and knowing what the play we just called and where we're going to, line up and just be on the same page. That just wasn't there today.
How much do you guys tip your cap to the two freshmen? They take almost half their shots coming into tonight. I think took almost half their shots tonight with Smith and Barnett Day. What did you see from them coming into tonight, and then what did you see from them tonight? I guess first for you.
I think they're good players, obviously. You got to respect their game, but I think just the main thing is just taking away their tendencies again. Like that's what we try to do with all good players, and good players are going to make shots, obviously, but I think it's just taking away their tendencies, making them do things that they don't want to do, and they're younger, so they're going to make some freshman mistakes as well, so we need to capitalize on that as well. So.
Yeah, I think the league knows about those two guys. They're good players. 2 and 4 are great players, and we're honing in on them. We've got to take away their drives, and they're very quick. But I think the two players that really hurt us the most tonight were 44 Sampson and 30 Loredas. Loredas was on fire. She played the game of her. She played awesome. Okay, so and then same thing with Sampson. She had 11 rebounds, so 8 points. That's kind of goes unnoticed because the other two guys are taking a lot of shots, 2 and 4. But I thought 44 and 30 played great today for them. I thought Anna was going to answer because she's a pretty physical player, but
I think it just starts in practice, making sure that we're pushing each other, making sure that we're being physical, and I think it really helps. Like shout out our practice players, they're really physical, and I think they help prepare us. But I think it's really just matching it as well. Like we have to be the aggressor too. So.
The conference, you look at the standings, they're bunched together. And talking to you and talking to other coaches and players around the conference, everyone knows that on every night, any night, anyone can beat anyone. I know that's a cliche, but it seems to be ringing true this year in the Patriot League. What does that mean about the league? What does that mean for you guys as you prepare for games and think about games pre and post? And how do you kind of manufacture or digest that way that the conference seems to be playing out?
You got it.
Well, I've been in the Patriot League for a long time, so I'm used to this. It's a very competitive league. That's what's fun about it. it's tough day in and day out. I think everyone scouts really well, especially a second time through the league. You're not going to do what you did the first time around. They're going to know your tendencies. They're going to force you to do your weakness, and it's going to be have you add it to your game so that you can, when they're taking those things away, you have more to add. It's fun to be in this league. I think, I wish I pulled this one out. That stinks for sure. But we're just focusing on making our team be the best we can be, and right now we got to focus on our mental focus.
Thanks, guys. Do you want this one?
Thank you guys.
Sure, I guess. Do you want it?
I don't really care. Thanks, Coach Tiff.